Hello friend, Jim here with JB's Big Adventure, coming to you from Lake Chapala, Mexico. Yes, today I'm going to share with you in a rapid fire way of features that most renters are looking for. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you a quick list of things and just find out, or when folks rent, they've got boxes that they need to have checked, whether it's a lake view, whether it's a gated community, whether it's being able to walk to anything, whether it's being close to road noise. So I'm going to be giving these to you fast, and I'm going to be doing is actually delving more into these on a future video that I've got done. So let's go through them right now. Number one, location. We hear in real estate all the time, it's location, location, location. So just remember that if you want to live in Ajijic, you're going to pay the most money for rentals. I'll just tell you that. That's where you're going to pay the most money for rentals. If you want to be able to have your money go farther, you either want to go east away from Ajijic or go west from Ajijic. Now, one other thing is, for those of you that to you a gated community is important, then you're going to find that depending on which community you're in, might be really on the high side rent-wise, or you might find a deal like Barbara and I have been able to do. We're richly blessed. It's a God thing. The Lord actually had this place waiting for us. So, location. Second, security. How important is that to you, safety and security? There are people that come down here and ask me all the time, do I feel unsafe? Answer is I don't. Coming from the States, I don't feel unsafe here. The police presence are always driving up and down the carretera and they got their lights on, not trying to pull people over. They're just letting people know that they're there. So how important is safety and security to you? How about the age or the condition to the place you're going to rent? If you're going to rent in downtown Ajijic, just look at it being an older place. It might be from a landlord that hasn't done much upgrades to it. I mean, you might find out that you can't flush the toilet paper down the toilet. You might find out that you're in a place that doesn't have very, very fast internet speed. You might be in a place that has some issues when it comes to power outages during some of the storms. So that's the age and condition is important, if that's important to you. Appliances. Most appliances here that are in a home is a washer. Not every rental. I would say that the majority of rentals do not have dryers. So is having a washer and dryer important to you? Also, there's a lot of folks that come that are looking for a dishwasher, because dishwashers aren't just normally in rentals. Trying to think here, there's something else that is important in rentals. That would be, maybe I'll think of it later. Okay, how about storage? Is it important? Are you bringing enough stuff down that you don't want to put it in where you're going to be living? You want to put it in storage. Or is there ample storage where you're looking at renting? That's an important thing to ask yourself. Internet speed, as I just mentioned. If you're looking for high-speed internet, it's either got a 1B fiber optic, which is up to the date, state of the art, or you have a company called Total Play. Either one of those, but you've got to make sure the place you're renting that you check the internet speed so you know exactly where you're at. Because if you need fast internet speed through the 20 miles between Jocotepec and Chapala, which is where in the high season over 60,000 people live, there's areas that you're not going to have fast internet speed. So it's important for you. If you're looking for a place and that's important, you got to make sure it's on your list and getting boxed. Maintenance. Who pays for what? If you're moving into an apartment or a house and something breaks and, it's $95 to fix it or to replace it. Well, what's in your contract? Is your contract stated where anything that's up to $100 or up to $200 that the renter has to pay? And then anything more than that, then the landlord would pay. It's important to know who has to pay. Are you ready to move in? If you're ready to move in, are you looking for a furnished place or are you looking for something that's actually unfurnished? That's an important thing. Probably 85-90% of the rentals here at Lake Chapala are already furnished. So it's important you to find out if it's already furnished, if that's something you're looking for. Allow pets. A lot of rentals here do not allow pets. So when you've got a pet and you're looking at renting a place, you've got to find out, do they accept pets? They might even ask you, oh, you've got a dog. I need a picture of your dog, because they want to know what the dog looks like. They don't want to know what species it is. If it's a Chihuahua, or is it a Great Dane? I mean, there's a whole range of pets, being the fact that dogs and cats are the most common. A lot of places do not allow cats for one reason or another. I've been told from several folks that they tear up the furniture and all. So just know you're probably also going to have a pet. You're also going to have to pay a pet deposit also. Your budget and your price. What is your range in regards to what you're willing to pay for a rental? Are you looking at something that's less than $1,000, like, $900, $800, $700? Or is your range up at $3,000? Wherever it's at, you want to make sure that you know exactly what you're willing to pay and the price. Are utilities included in where you're going to rent? When Barbara and I first moved here, we moved into a condo. These condos were actually renting for $1,750. We moved here a month later. Barbara found a rental in that same exact condo location. That's a gated community for $650, and all the utilities were included. Electric, gas, water purification system, internet, TV, everything was included, including the gardener. So you want to find out what in fact is included in regards to your rental. Or are you going to have to pay all the expenses when it comes to your utilities? Who pays for the gardener? Who pays for the housekeeper? Those are important things to know. When you have all utilities included, it's easy because it's just one check that you have to write or one payment you've got to make for the place that's covering the utilities. How about parking? Are you looking for off-street parking? Well, that's something that's important to a lot of people. I don't know what it is that necessarily is why it's happening, but there are more and more people that are actually driving down here. With my relocation and with my relocation service and my exploratory tour, what's really interesting, more and more people are wanting to drive down because they want to be able to use their car. I tell people, you're going to want a car. You're going to need a car. It's amazing how many people say they're coming and not going to have a car. And what do you think they have the next month or 2 months or 3 months? A car. Can you believe that? They got a vehicle to drive. So just know that it's important. Unless your lifestyle is very, very low key and you don't do much at all, then that's different. It might not need, and you're going to take the bus or have a private driver take you somewhere. So friend, I hope these have been important tips and helpful tips for you of what to be looking for in a rental and which of the boxes, of your boxes, if you got 10 boxes, how many of them need to be checked for you to rent that place. So friend, again, I hope this has been helpful for you. And I will always, if you haven't already and you enjoy and find value out of these videos, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's fast, free, and easy to do. On the bottom right-hand corner is a little red box. Tap on it and you're subscribed. Also, give us one of those thumbs up. Lets other people know it's a great video to watch about retiring here to Lake Chapala. Also, go ahead and stop by and say hi, ask a question, let us know of a video idea you'd like to have, and make sure to also hit the bell. That way you'll be immediately notified when our next video comes out. You don't want to miss our next video. So with that, as always, thank you so much for being a part of this channel and supporting this community. Have an awesome day, and we'll see you on the next video.